Hey, what's up, guys? Weekly Light here, and today I have part 2 of Just Us is Served. Just like Infinity War, I have split up it into 2 parts. Um, you know, I had to leave the last one with a cliffhanger after tomorrow. was it even Tomorrow Man or whatever? He snapped half the universe. So we finally catch up to Captain Chrysanthemum. And it seems like a Fortress of Solitude type place here. Oh god. And he goes over his reasons for why he's such a jerk, and the deepest lore behind his tragic backstory. At Final Question, Drainthane and Grammar Raptor are the ones who I think they're the beta team or whatever. They guard the door, right? While Captain Chrysanthemum goes hiding in the back with his alpha team. Anyway, so Drainthane is Tinkletown's finest warrior. Grammar Raptor is one of the most fearsome beasts to ever exist. And then the final question is, of course, which is legendary. And then there's 2 sidekick gnomes. I've heard that Drainthane could probably take out Dr. Manhattan in a one-on-one fight. Also heard that Grammar Raptor, probably is stronger than the Incredible Hulk, so these are, you don't want to mess with these people, right? So, the tile he was standing on turned into water. I don't know if that's his ability, or if that's just like ice melting or something, in all honesty. It might just be ice melting, but, I can't see that being a superhero ability. I'm not really sure who to prioritize here. In all honesty, no one has any special abilities except for this guy. He has a question. The final question has a question. If you're trying to fail, do you succeed when you lose? That's actually... If you're trying to fail... Yeah, you do succeed when you lose. You succeed at losing. Anyway, so he's really strong because he confuses literally everyone around him, which would make it hell if he only had melee fighters. But he resists electricity too, which sucks against my team. Anyway, so Final Question actually has a special ability, while Drainthane and Grammar Raptor seem to just exist. But yeah. Some say the Riddler was actually a ripoff of Final Question, but we'll never know. We'll never know. God. Let's see. Yeah, so Drainthane and Grammar Raptor just have standard equipment, so I'm assuming that Final Question is also just standard equipment. I don't think any of the stuff is new. Probably the thing that I'd want the most out of all this stuff would actually be what the sidekick, like Gnome, is on top of a UFO. Those look sick. But yeah, the dinosaur heads and the vampire helmets are extremely common, so you probably have a whole bunch of those by now. So, just thinning them out. I'm really surprised that they didn't have any special abilities for any of the other people besides Final Question here, but I guess that happens. So I double kill there. Basically, I don't even know what Captain Chrysanthemum's doing right now. This is just his Fortress of Solitude. You can see that gate there in the top right is the JUL for the Just Us League. It's really dumb. Anyway, so I took out Drainthane there, so it's just this guy left, Final Question. And I'm not a big fan of Final Question, just because my team sucks against him. Look at that. And then he confused 3 of my guys in one turn right there. Oh my god. And so I close in on him, but I keep my distance because I don't want him messing me up. So I put my vampire on the opposite side and I space out my troops such that he can only confuse one person. But since only my vampires is confused, my vampires will just be put on the opposite side. So definitely being sure to keep my distance because Final Question is a very formidable foe. Let's see. Yep, I think this probably does it. Yep, there we go. So Final Question gets taken out. So it's just Captain Chrysanthemum and his alpha team up. but we forgot all about the gate, who turns out, in a shocking plot twist, to actually be El Stapo. Yeah, so nothing gets past El Stapo, and he has a stopping ability. Look at that. Bam, he turns into a gate. So I don't think we've ever broken any gates in this game before, so I don't think we'll be able to break it. Like, I mean, like when we attacked the Helmeter, we couldn't get past that gate, you know. What was that one? In the forest that everyone hates with all the kobolds. There are a whole bunch of gates there too. Let's see. Oh, here we are, 1,000 shards, Captain Chrysanthemum. So we killed El Stapo. El Stapo's just flat out dead, and Captain Chrysanthemum grabs the 1,000 shards, but he realizes something. It's a plot hole if he can pick up the 1,000 shards, because only Cyclopses can wield it. So he must turn into a Cyclops in order to wield it. Which is weird because Pollen Boy could wield it. That suggests that Pollen Boy is actually top 10 strongest characters. You can look this up in my other video, top 10 anime fights. Pollen Boy actually wins every single one of them, all 10 of them, because he can wield the 1,000 shards without being a Cyclops. Like seriously, Pollen Boy is just one big plot hole. He's just too strong, you know. No one can stop him. DC, Marvel, anime, nothing can stand up to Pollen Boy. So behind Pollen Boy, I think, are the other 3 members of the Alpha team, along with Captain Chrysanthemum, who's in the front holding the 1,000 shards. There's that little like barrier there. He's on elevated land. He has the high ground, so it's over Anakin. But you just gotta go around it. Just go around the high ground. That's what Anakin should have done. Just walked up the slopes on the side instead of just backflipping up to Captain Chrysanthemum. But, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Anyway, so I figure Captain Chrysanthemum's the only one who I care about, so I'll just stick my Electrobots on him and take him out of the fight. So here we go, Mr. Superior. So he'll pay 500 gold if we just give up on the mission and head home. I'm like, hell no, it's not worth it, because I've been doing this mission for a good, was almost 30 minutes at this point, and I'm like, 30 minutes of my time is worth way more than 50 or 500 in-game gold. So if you accidentally click accept there, you're screwed. I think you fail the mission, but you get the gold. Anyway, like I said, just like the earlier parts, Captain Chrysanthemum is the only one that matters. So you can ignore his lackeys and Pollen Boy. They don't matter at all. You just mow him down. And since he has 1,000 shards, I figured, well, at this point I didn't know how strong 1,000 shards was, so I prioritized stun over damage. Oh, Pollen Boy has a pollen attack. Oh, he got pollen in people's eyes. That's pretty deadly. And Captain Chrysanthemum can knock you back, and he can hit you back down the slopes, so he regains the high ground and you have to climb back up the sides. Yeah, my team actually was doing pretty good on HP, which a little surprising. I thought I remembered doing real bad and just bum rushing him because I was out of time, but you know, I don't really want to deal with those other guys up there. So I stunned Captain Chrysanthemum with my Electrobot, which is what I've been going for. I've been going for some heavy stuns just to stun lock him so he can't use 1,000 shards on me, because at this point I had no clue what it does. I didn't realize it had to be ranged. At first I thought he would just nuke my team right here. Anyway, so I send up all my troops and I pile on him. I have him trapped against his pedestal. There's nothing he can do. He's resisting the damage pretty well, but it's just stacking up on him. And I've pretty much locked everyone out. And Windbreaker, oh my god, and he makes a wind riddle, or a wind opening, and so he has a special ability. He can knock you back, which is really interesting. He's a knockback based mushroom. I forgot. I don't even know who the last guy is with the bombs. He probably says his name at some point, or I could have hovered over him. But I don't think he gets time to use his special move, because I'm pretty sure I take out Captain Chrysanthemum on this turn. Because he's moved down close enough to the slope that I can hit him from the low ground, so I just stack up on the low ground where I'm safe. And oh, I don't think I get him. Okay, but I got him pretty low, and I have 3. Oh, no, I did get him. Okay. So Captain Chrysanthemum loses the 1,000 shards, and he reverts back to his weak form. Um, he's gonna have to find a new door guy since we killed Elstapo, and it turns out they're all just a bunch of big fat phonies. So, so we say some harsh words and we steal the 1,000 shards. Yeah, so Horatio just up and grabs 1,000 shards, and then we just get out of there. Yay! Quest complete, and we have earned probably one of the coolest weapons in the entire game, because it shoots ice. That's why it's cool. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, so head back to the castle and see what we got. We have a full inventory of items. Yay! So we actually got some really decent rewards from this. Unlike the past missions where it's like you get back and you just see garbage rewards, this actually really rewards you. In regards to other quests, there's still the entire city quest line that I have footage of that I do need to record. I wasn't as big of a fan of that one as I was of the Justice League. I think this is probably the best quest line to date, just because all the zany characters. So there you go, you get Mr. Punch, you get the 1,000 shards, and you get a whole bunch of other stuff. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for like, what is it, 4 or 5 more Pit People videos or something.